Good morning from Stanley Lake.
Once again, Idaho doesn't disappoint and always surprises us.
Always full of surprises.
Always full of surprises.
We're on our way up to Stanley. We're close to Stanley right now. We're going to be doing a portion of Rebecca's private Idaho on our e-bikes to kind of check out the main climb. But on the way out, we decided to take a little detour and just turned off towards Stanley Lake. Never been here before.
What a gem! View of the Sawtooth in the background.
There's Sawtooths in the background, and we just walked out on this on this trail.
Boardwalk to nowhere.
Yeah, Boardwalk to Nowhere it's called. So we'll be checking in periodically on this trip. We're gonna set up camp later today, and then
See what
just
else?
hang out amongst the beauty and chill.
With a couple hours to go before check-in, we decided to explore part of the trail network at Stanley Lake. We rode the lower portion of Stanley Lake Creek Trail, a 6-mile trail that climbs 1,000 feet on its way up to Bridal Veil Waterfall. With limited time and energy, we elected to explore the flat area around Stanley Lake Creek, enjoying the wildflower displays and multiple views of the Sawtooth Mountains.
Good morning from Stanley, Idaho. We are at the RV plus Base Camp Park in Stanley, right off Highway 21. Very nice place. They have showers. They have a little general store with Huckleberry Ice Cream bars, which are incredible. Our original plan was to spend 2 nights here, but because we're driving down to Ketchum to do our route scouting for Rebecca's private Idaho, we've decided to pack up and test our luck at finding a place to camp down in Ketchum, because it's about an hour and 15-20 minute drive. I'm sure the drive will be beautiful. We decided to take a little walk before we hit the road and head down towards Ketchum. This is across the street from our campground. Definitely worth a 5-minute walk. Great view of the Sawtooths, and then out there, we're not sure what that mountain range is, but we'll research that and we'll let you know what that is too. What did you want to say about yesterday?
Well, walking over here, it reminded me, a driver was looking for Stanley Lake, and so he had just overshot it by 300 yards. But just wanted to let people know, if you haven't been to Stanley Lake and just been hurrying on by to get to Redfish Lake, which is wonderful, you're missing a true gem. Just beautiful lake, beautiful surrounding area, lots of little trails that for hiking and biking, but beautiful and peaceful, not too crowded, if you know what I mean. Check it out.
Yeah, and there's a boat ramp there, picnic tables.
You could stand up,
bathrooms,
paddleboard, kayak,
trails.
little beach for kids.
Yeah, so definitely worth a stop. And I'm sure it gets busy, but on a Tuesday, and it's after Memorial Day, almost nobody there.
Yep.
So definitely worth a very short detour. It's 10 minutes off Highway 21. Definitely worth it. And there's also campgrounds over there too.
Yeah.
We headed down Highway 75 from Stanley to Sun Valley and turned onto Trail Creek Road. This steep mountain road transitions from smooth pavement to dirt and gravel as it climbs skyward to Trail Creek Summit. We'll be back here in September for Rebecca's private Idaho, tackling this daunting ascent on our gravel bikes.
In case you're interested in camping in this area, we're at Park Creek Campground. Campground is off of Trail Creek Road. We tried to grab a spot in Boundary Campground, and that was full. Very small. Both of these campgrounds are very small. I think the issue with Boundary was that it was too close to Ketchum and Sun Valley. This is kind of what it looks like when you come in. Got vault toilets, very clean. This was the spot we initially thought we would take, but you know, it's full sun all day, which we kind of had that yesterday. There's 11 or 12 sites total. So as you'll see in a bit, we ended up in kind of a partially shaded site. But this one's pretty nice. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong. Okay, and we're in site number 9.
Once camp was set up, we hopped on our bikes to further explore the Trail Creek Summit area. Forest Service Road 140 intersects Trail Creek Road just north of the Park Creek Campground. After winding through a valley of gorgeous bluebells, the road gradually climbs, offering incredible views and plenty of dispersed campsites along the way. The road ends at the beginning of a hiking trail called the Trail Creek West Fork Trail. Well, we've traveled to what we think is the end of Forest Service Road 140. There's dispersed campgrounds all along the road here. Beautiful. And so we were kind of checking it out to see if we would rather camp up here or down in the developed campground where there's bathrooms. I think we'll probably end up just staying down there. But in the future, when we are 100% self-sufficient, then
we'll break a piece of this magic off for us.
Yeah, you can't believe it.
No.
I know it's all we talk about, but
you can't make this up.
we ran into a very helpful gentleman who's an author and has written about wildflowers and has researched this area for what, 30
Since
years?
1960.
40 years?
60s.
50 years? 60 years? And he sent us up here. But he did say that they like it back here because it's more secluded and it's off the main road. So when it gets busy, he said, it's busy. Having said that, the campground that we're currently in, there's no one else. The road up here, all these dispersed campgrounds, one trailer. What do you think?
I give up. There are no adjectives.
All right, so I thought we'd wrap up the day's activities for you. We are at camp now and have had quite the day. As I mentioned this morning, we basically woke up with our original plan and then we decided to pivot and pack up and head south from Stanley into the Ketchum area. This would put us much closer to our goal of checking out the Rebecca's Private Idaho course and also eliminate an hour and 20-minute beautiful drive, albeit back up to Stanley, only to have to make that back up tomorrow, heading back south again. So anyway, it worked out okay for us, I feel like. It
absolutely did. Just driving up the mountain, which is the Rebecca's Private Idaho route.
Trail Creek.
Yeah. Is insane.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and it's steep, and it's a lot.
Yeah, I don't think they didn't bother with any switchbacks or anything. It's pretty much like you said, just cut into the side of the mountain. Made for logging trucks probably, or mining trucks, not made for people.
Yeah.
On bicycles.
Up. And then we continue our drive up the mountain to pull into the campground here, which is gorgeous. 12 sites, all of them empty except for us.
Yep.
We have the whole little campground to ourselves.
Yeah.
And we had just arrived here, and the gentleman in the car kind of walked over to our campsite and started chatting a little bit, and then he started pointing out things on the ground and goes, oh, in a few weeks from now these are going to be strawberries, they'll be about the size of your tip of your finger. Yeah, all this great information. He's just like firing this great information out to us, telling us about a bluebell field that's just about a quarter of a mile from us, so just chock full. But then he also went back to his car and gave us this publication
that he's written, right?
Yeah, he's been studied Idaho since 1960. He's a published author.
A naturalist, a
This-
historian.
The information packed into these pages, it's a lifetime of information. I
Yes.
mean, if we executed any of these, it would probably take us 7 years. But really nice
Yeah.
resource. So we've had a great day.
Yeah, good day.
Just chock full of magic and beauty.
Yep. Well, good morning from the middle of Trail Creek Road. We are heading down from our campground. We slept really well last night. We had the whole campground to ourselves. That doesn't happen very often. And I've just taken a quick break here on Trail Creek Road to give you an idea of what it is that we'll be climbing on Rebecca's private Idaho. Probably can't see it real well, but the road is just cut into the side of the mountain. It heads up there around the corner and out of sight. So we were camped up at the top, just below Trail Creek summit, and we're heading down towards Ketchum now. So we had a great trip. Weather was great. Slept really well. The suboverland is fantastic for sleeping, super comfortable. And the beauty of this place and of this state continues to awe us. So hopefully you can get out here and experience some of this firsthand. And we appreciate you coming along. See you soon. Bye.